So, boom, ladies and gentlemen, before we go into a deep dive, I've got questions. Has anybody here seen X-Men 97? X-Men 97. Have you seen it, guys? Oh my days. I thought after Invincibles, I thought it was going to be hard to find another thing just as good. Or the level of expertise in terms of execution. I mean, the Apocalypse Part 1 and Part 2. Absolutely 10/10 stellar TV. I recommend it highly. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. X-Men 97. And if you ain't seen Invincibles, go and watch Invincibles. I'm telling you, I think there was one poop ep, and I think it was 4 or 5. I mean, it ties in, but it just didn't need it. Didn't need it for what we were seeing and what we was getting. Didn't need it because Fran is a bad man. But you know what? Listen, the end of the season before, when Conquest was doing the madness, that is also 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 out of 10. Magnificent again. But yeah, as we're talking about magnificent TV, we're talking about pure domination from these characters, Conquest, Mark, Wolverine, Apocalypse. You know, we're talking about domination. And you know who else dominated yesterday? The Arsenal. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, guys. It's scary hours. It's scary hours for everyone, me included. Because there's two things going on with me. One, the prospect of Arsenal winning so much. It's you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, the excitement of that. And then it's also it's a double-edged sword now, because we've got people saying that this league is a wrap. And usually, you know, Arsenal need these people, their hate to fuel. And they're not fueling us because they're saying, yeah, it's wrapped. And that gets me worried, because they're football thickos, and our football thickos are saying it's a wrap. I'm worried. Do you know what I'm saying? Now I'm worried, because rival fans are saying they're scared of what they saw yesterday, because I think a lot of people feel that Man City are going to be Arsenal's main title challengers. I don't think it is, personally speaking, especially after yesterday. I don't rate Maresca like that. I think if you're going to replace Pep, it had to be, you had to inquire for Arteta, really. You should have, really and truly, they should have got in Xabi Alonso. I don't know what they were doing by getting Maresca. Maresca's a good manager. He ain't rubbish. He is a good manager. Is he a great manager? I don't think so. He couldn't even do the course at Chelsea, who, if anything, are on a par financially with City. So, but obviously it's a mess there. It's a mess. You've got Roman's ruins. You've got the ruins of the Colosseum. Because fitting, because Roman built the Colosseum, and the Colosseum's now in ruins, and now you've got these other men trying to keep the Colosseum up. But they're doing a bad job of it. And that's why I just don't think Maresca's a great manager. I don't think he's it. I'm more worried about, I'm worried slightly about Chelsea. And if Areola gets it right, which I can't see happening first season, because they actually need to spend a lot of money. Liverpool are actually way off the pace. I think United shell-shocked after getting slapped up by Ruben, which was fantastic. Good on you, Ruben. Good on you, my friend. Like, don't let them man bully you like that. They tried to bully him. Like, what he did? What am I doing? They tried to bully my man. I'm happy he didn't have none of it, because no, you shouldn't. Don't take that, my boy. You know what I mean? You, if anything, have laid the foundation for Carrick to flourish a little bit. But obviously, Carrick went a bit ham last season. Not that he went ham. Everyone else was just pants. really, and allowed Man United to finish third, which is actually shocking. It does, for me, it takes Arsenal's title just a tad to have Man United finish third. I think Man United are rubbish. Good sir, don't gas. Listen, you can call it pre-season all you want, but before yesterday, everyone was gassing how Arsenal had such a bad pre-season and how I don't think Arsenal were ready and how Arsenal have lost, was it 3 games in pre-season? Everyone's laughing. And then Arsenal, then you got Big Steve in the morning saying, "Is this a friendly Arsenal? Is it serious?" Well, hold on a minute. You tell me. You guys tell me, because you're the ones that are the ones putting the market out, and now you're saying I don't gas pre-season. Oh, but if Arsenal lost yesterday, we'll be gassing. We'll be gassing at Arsenal lost, and it'll be all over the internet. Talksport would have Gabby in doing 24-hour show. They'll have Rory Jennings in doing 24-hour show. They get Goldstein in doing 24-hour show. Like, you know what I mean? It'll be a madness. There'll be Cundy will be that. Everyone will be going absolutely crazy. So I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Don't gas up pre-season. Yeah, we're gassing up pre-season. All right? All right? Same as last season. Everyone gassed up when Arsenal lost 2 games in pre-season, lost to United in pre-season. And then that was our first game of the season, and we end up going to OT. So if Man United was not in the driving seat last season at that point, boy, oh boy. You get me? I got this. Thank you. Very, very much. Yeah, I can feel it. I feel something that's my ear. People love to rattle Arsenal fans. Look how they having you on, but that's what it is, though. It's not you want to rattle. It's not like you love to rattle Arsenal fans. It's that your insecurities come out, and us as Arsenal fans pick away at your insecurities. But you don't like it, Abs. You don't like it. But you're here trying to goad me as an Arsenal fan. But why are you goading me? You're in a worse position. Ain't you United, my boy? You're in a worse position. I'm champion. I'm a champion. Are you? When is the last time you lifted a heavy trophy? Not them baby cups, but a heavy trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? When's the last time you did this with the heavy team? How old are you, Abs? How old are you, bro? Tell me, how old was you the last time you saw a league title? Talk to me. Talk to me, G. Talk to me, G. At work at the moment, but I wanted to knock some sense into the chat. Oh, this can't be. Is that BK? Is that man like BK? Oh, it is. Have it in mind, guys. BK went missing for a time when Man United were doing really bad, and he was making outlandish bets when he thought they were going to come back. But come on, boy. We sacked a manager that won back-to-back titles. We are different levels, Amjad. You sacked a manager that, won back-to-back titles. Who's that? Who did back-to-back? Am I going crazy? Who did back-to-back? Oh, don't tell me you're talking about Ten Hag. What are we talking about here? He is. That's, and you know why you got me? Because you said back-to-back titles. So I'm saying the FA Cup title and the League Cup title. You just what we're in. But yeah, Arteta's FA Cup was nice. Okay, cool. Because that Slots one was Jurgen's. Okay, cool. Charity Shields don't count. Pep counts it. Cool. Jose counts it. Cool. Jurgen counts it. Cool. Don't count. Win a league title. That's the title. Not FA Cup title, League Cup title. It's the Premier League title. It's the Scudetto title. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm 31 years old. I know you've seen things. I said, how old was you the last time? So what was it 14 years? Is it 13 years? So you was a boy. You was 17 last time. You was a boy. I was a boy before this time. I was 18 the last time I seen the title. I was a boy, as Marv tells me. You was 17. You was a boy. You thought you was a man, but you was a young man, but you was a boy. And if I told you at that point, same with me. Me and you are living parallel lives here, same as me. At 18, if someone said to me, you ain't gonna win a league title until you're 41 years old. You're not gonna challenge till you're 37 years old. So shut up. Shut up. Do you know what I am? I've just gone invincible. I've just gone invincible, and you're telling me I'm not gonna see another league title for 22 years. I'm in the prime of my life. 18. I'm about to get all the things. Yeah. About to live my life. And I'm not going to witness Arsenal win a league title. I'm going to have kids. 3 of them. And you're telling me I'm going to have 3 kids before Arsenal lift their one title. Abs. That could be you. Listen, Charlie boy, I've had 3 titles. I've won 3 Champions Leagues in the time it's taken Arsenal to win 1 league title. 3 Champions Leagues, a degree, A levels. Not great, but I still got to win the bag. Driving test. People gone. All sorts. 1 title. So I'm saying to you, Abs, you're in that bag now. I'm on the other side. I'm on the other. Listen, you got Charlie boy in here. Ask Charlie. He's laughing. He's laughing. 1 title in 20 years, and this guy's talking hella spicy. Ask you, see, this is Charlie boy, yeah? This guy, he didn't see his first title until, how old was you, Charlie, when you saw your first title? We're not talking Division 1 or Division 3. We're talking Premier League, Charlie. How old is you? Listen. He's laughing at me. This guy's been to Division 3, Division 2, Division 1, into the Premier League, back to Division 1, in the Premier League, back to Division 1. He's seen all of this. He's seen all of that. In that time, I'd seen 4 titles. But 1 European Cup. Cup with his cup. Seen it. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're on about. Golden Arsenal fans. 1 title in 20. You had 1 title in 20 yourself and been relegated. With 115 charges to help you through, Charlie boy. How can you? It don't make sense. What's BK saying? Before I get to BK, let's go. Bro, you held on to FA Cup titles for the longest of times, but you, Abs, told me they're not titles. Now you're telling me they're titles. These are the Uno flips. These are the Uno flips. Ten Hag won 2 trophies though. Boo hoo. And Amorim did beat you. Pardon? And Amorim did. Carrick also beat you. It's our time. Well, Carrick beat us. When did Amorim beat us? And by the way, you finished 8th and won an FA Cup. Sounds very familiar. to the Arsenal. I'm just saying, Man United will finish top 3. No. Let's get back to this comment. We're gonna get back to this in a minute. Quarterfinals CL, maybe a cup. I'm happy with that. Bollocks. No chance. No chance. Let me close the door because my partner's in the meeting. Hold on. No. No chance. No chance. Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Villa. Then it's going to be Spurs and United fighting for 5th. Trust me. Man said top 3 trophy, Champions League semi. Shut up. Just even say it out loud again. Read your thing out loud to yourself, BK. I named 3 different things, meaning 3 games a week. You ain't got the squad. You ain't got the know-how. The manager ain't got the nuance for it or the stomach for it. Some saying you're going for Lewis Hall and Alex Scott. This ain't United. That's United light. What is this? Man are fiending for Hall and Scott. What's going on? What's going on, Charlie boy? Lack of Chris, this is your league to lose. Facts, baby. It is, Jay. But at least Spurs will put up a better fight this season. Top 6, 100%. Man said, calm down. You're creaming your pants. Damn, skip it. In my time, as an Arsenal fan, we've never had it this easy. We had the great Arsene Wenger. I'm going to look you man in the eyes. We had the great Arsene Wenger. Yeah, but we had Shaitan to fight off. And after Shaitan, we had the referees in the FA and the Premier League in Fergie's pocket. Yeah. And then after that, Roman comes in. We defeat the first year of Roman. And then Jose comes in. Jose fucking Mourinho. Yeah. Oil money. Shaitan Jr. You get me? We got Shaitan and Shaitan Jr. and the thing. That's 8 things. That's 8 things. Yeah. And then on top of that, and now we've lost our dominance. On top of that, social media comes in. Oh, and you've got AFTV and the rest because they realise algorithms, postage, money. Everyone else just all pile onto Arsenal. AFTV. It says AFTV. Do you know what AFTV stands for? Arsenal Football TV. And, it's got 2 million subs right now, nearly. I'm not sure. In and around 1.5, 2 million, maybe more. You think them as all Arsenal fans? My Turkish Spurs brethren would sit there. He'll get himself halloumi, olives, JD, some Turkish bread, some dip. So he'll get hummus or darma salamala, however you say it, and some ziggy. Yeah, he'll get all them things and put the TV on, 65-inch TV, and stick it on and watch AFTV like it was cinema, bro. That's what Wenger had to deal with. And that's what Arsenal had to deal with. And right now, we ain't got none of that. It's all gone. Pep, gone. Klopp, gone. Crazy. Tell me I'm talking spicy. Tell me I'm champion. Who else is champion? Who's seen that team lift more titles, Chris? Me or you? Well, Charlie boy, obviously that's a loaded question. It's loaded. I would say you've seen more trophies. I would say you've seen more. It's loaded because because you have seen more, but my club's done more. There you go. You've seen more, but my club's done more. So what are we doing here, Charlie boy? What are we doing? Are you erasing the GOAT? Are you erasing King Clancy? Are you erasing Joe Royle? Because you weren't talking spicy when you had Joe Royle as manager, man. You weren't talking spicy. What's this? I'll just miss one. Arsenal should walk this thing. We should. Listen, leave Charlie alone. Mad how one title makes you think you're Jessica. Bro, I'm J Lo, bro. Skip, I said Jessica Alba. What's the new thing? What's her name? Sweeney. I'm Sweeney right now, cuz. I'm young and I'm hip. I'm Tom Harlan. I said Tom Harlan, you know. You know, I'm Tom Harlan. That's what I'm calling Tom Harlan because he's got Zay. Zibby. Yeah, City have done all that, and in that time, I've seen my team. Yeah, you have, but it's cheating. You know, and I know, Charlie. It don't feel the same. It don't hit the same. Once the dust had settled and you're in your cheating bag fully, I know you've sat there at some points and go, yeah, I'll be cheated, but you know what? F it. Fuck it. Who cares? But when it comes to light, like with the Chelsea, do you know what I mean? Everyone knows that he's on steroids. You are now on steroids ×2 because you've done it classier. You've done it better than Chelsea. I'll give you that. He was very classy with it. When I mean classy, I don't mean like all the scandals that you've been doing, but I mean the way it unfolded. There was no real issue. It was all it was seamless basically, and especially getting in Pep. That was the cherry on top. Do you know what I mean? So kudos to that. The hurt from Carrot winning the league this season. Listen, if Manchester United win the league this season, I will hold my hands up. I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to be extra salty, but I will hold my hands up and I will probably cuss Arteta. And it would have to. If Man United win the league this season, Arteta's got to go. Put it like that. We put it like that, yeah? Amarin, FA Cup. I don't remember this. What? Not last season. Was it the season before? Carrot. I remember Carrot. Yes, I remember that. I do remember that. United will be lucky to make it out of the Champions League group stages. Oof. Oof. Oof, Charlie boy. Oof. Like the stream. What's this? Like the streamy prayers. Facts, bro. Back to Word. Let's do a view later in the week. I'm looking forward to the start. I'm back on tonight. I've got the pod on with Clee and Mess. So we're on tonight. Arsenal had to wait for the Premier League to be at its weakest to go back to top. Well, not quite, Charlie, because you haven't won the league in 2 seasons. So at its weakest, where was you, boy? And you spent a ton, and you had the best manager ever. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not like Pep is waning. It's not like his skills are waning. He's in his pomp. He's still in his prime of management. So let's not even try it. 2 seasons, no league for Pep. That's crazy. First time ever. The league is very weak. Yeah, people can say it's weak. How can it be weak if 2 of our top 6 teams finished 17th and 15th, won twice in the last 2 seasons? Do you know what I mean? That means the league's strong. No? Because now the little boys are mashing up some of the big boys. So it's not like they haven't spent. They spent tons. In the last 5 years, Man United and Spurs have outspent Arsenal. So, well, go on. What are we saying? In the last 5 years, Spurs and United have outspent Arsenal. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like there's a lack of star quality everywhere. We've got lack of star quality, as you keep on telling us. Not one of our players is world class, but yet there's a lack of quality. You know what I mean? But you're telling me Liverpool got world class players, Man City got world class players, Chelsea got world class players, Arsenal got no world class players, but there's a lack of quality in the league because the team that won it has no. What are we doing? The mental gymnastics is mentaling. It's a mentaling. What are we saying here? It don't make sense, guys. Arsenal, aka the Bank of England, trying to tell me about money, or do we forget the part of Arsenal? What? Are you talking to me about spending, Charlie? What is your point here, Charlie? No, wait. Arsenal spend. Arsene Wenger had a net spend positive. What are you talking about? He was a manager for 22 years. Come on, Charlie boy. City will officially be washed. Facts. When Haaland moves, facts from City. Facts. Pep had domestic problems. One of the reasons he was unfocused. No, the domestic problems are finished now. He was focused this season, last season. Hence why he won 2 trophies. Listen, football's about fine margins. Pep nearly done a treble. It was only because we stopped him, and it was by the skin of our teeth because we got to thank Everton and Palace. Was it Palace? Who is it that done them over? I know one of them was a comment. I remember at Bournemouth. We've got to thank Everton and Bournemouth. We really have. Because if they didn't do what they did, Pep leaves with a treble. He leaves with a treble. So it's not weak, is it? Because he was this close. And it's only because City bottled it. We're champions. Because they bottled it. Mental. But no one talks about that. Because it's not sexy to talk about how Man City bottled the league. Football is fine margins. We was a sea hair away from Arteta being sacked and Pep being the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. They would have to call him Sir Pep to do 2 trebles. What? He was this close. But because you bottled it, and you shouldn't have bottled it because you spent a ton on Semenyo and Gahey to re-strengthen after you re-strengthened in the summer, but you bottled it. But it doesn't make good news. It's not funny for some reason. I would find it funny. And I know everyone else would, but they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to run with it. I don't get it. But then we come with this mental gymnastics. Oh, Arsenal, the league's weak. Oh. What? The league's weak? Man City nearly done a treble. They nearly done a treble. What are we saying? League full of athletes. But that's been the case for the last 3-4 years. It's been the case for the last 3-4 years, my boy. A woman is the downfall. Listen, haven't you noticed that Odegaard's playing a lot better now because now the missus and the baby are more accustomed to that lifestyle. The baby must be 1.5 now. He's getting better sleep, more quality. He's come back looking special. Listen, anyway, man, you're going to see me tonight. We'll come back on. I've got the other 2 on there. See what I've got to do here. I've got 2 Spurs, man, on the pod and 1 Arsenal. What's going on? What is going on? And then I've got United and Liverpool. Liverpool, they don't even want it. They're not interested because they're both pants. Anyway, man, we'll be back later. Love.